Hello out there in the land of YouTube. Welcome to Off the Ledge. This is our daily spiritual check-in on a beautiful Monday, October 6th. It's a full moon day. I might be at a moonrise party tonight for our live stream. We'll see how that all pans out. But anyway, we meet at 7 p.m. for our live stream. Psychic News Network, don't forget. I have the door open, and I hope it doesn't get too noisy, but I'll just get up close so you can hear me. There'll be a truck going by any minute. Okay, so a few thoughts, and one is that the light is winning, and the other is that you're not going to hear about it. So you just have to know that it's true. The light is winning. We do lots of guided meditations here. We send light into all the situations that are going on. And it's working. One of the things I like for us to think about is that, yeah, the evil is out there. Yeah, the evil is fighting like hell, because it is hell. It is of the demonic. And it's out there fighting to take down the light. And what I've observed is that it's not really working very well. I'm not negating that they're doing horrible, horrible things, but it's not really going so swimmingly, smoothly for them. And as I said after the last quote-unquote election, which was really a big sham and a crime, the American people need to wake up. And now we have common ground. And the common ground is healthcare. So people are out there now, just, we got to look at each other as fellow human beings and not on different sides, not us versus them. When we look at one another as human beings, you don't have to say like, well, what side are you on? What side are you on? If you or somebody that you love needs healthcare, maybe it's an emergency. Maybe you fall ill all of a sudden and we're human beings and human bodies have accidents and they get ill because it's part of life. Hopefully we follow the trajectory of positivity in our minds and we do everything that we can to be safe and to be conscious. But illness and accidents are a part of everyone's life, be it themselves or their loved ones. And that risk is always there. And we manage it when it happens. And the way we manage it is we have health care. Some version of health care. Because the American people all need to be on the same page, we need common ground, and this is our common ground. And this fascist regime is being chipped away at. Chip, 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 okay? And I want you all to, whenever you see a video that says, we're now under a dictator rulership, just turn it off. Just turn it off. That's not denialism. What that is choosing what you choose to think. And you're not going to put energy into that thought. I'm aware that these channels have no idea that energy follows thought. But you and I have that fact in our minds. Everything's energy. The evil is not able to get a grip. And let's keep it that way. It's slippery. We're making their attempts to get a grip slippery. They're sliding off like grease. They can't get their claws in. Let's keep it that way by keeping our thoughts in alignment with love is the most powerful force in the universe. We love one another. This horribleness is pushing the love out into the world because we want something better. Love wins. From Ernest Holmes today, we acknowledge the source of our true self and God. I will not leave thee nor forsake thee. That's a line from the Bible. Our divine nature never deserts us. Like the prodigal son, we may wander into far countries of despair, but the divinity within us ever gently urges us back to the center of our true being. It ever reminds us of its presence. Today we acknowledge this true self, knowing that it will instantly supply us with whatsoever things we need. Today we consciously re-enter the kingdom of heaven within us. We sit at the table of the Lord and partake of the divine banquet, the wine of spirit and the bread of life. We know that the Master at the table is our own indwelling Christ, that part of us that is perfect in God, that immortal self that is birthless, deathless, and changeless. We know that our host is God, the living Spirit Almighty. We live, move, and have our being in this divine presence. In God there is life, in God there is peace, in God there is wholeness. There is no need for sorrow, no need for fear or regret. This is no occasion for anxiety or despair. In returning unto that which is whole, we are made whole. And so it is. All right. Let's do a very quick visualization. Imagine yourself, close your eyes and take a deep breath in and hold it. And a longer breath out. Imagine yourself at a community table with strangers, people you haven't met before. Could be a big long picnic table, whatever you want to envision, a round table. Imagine yourself at what we'll call a community table where there are strangers. And you're looking around as you're seated there at all the people there, and you feel a loving connection with all of them, and you notice that they're picking up on the loving connection also. And maybe even you all on impulse start holding hands and looking at each one in the eyes and saying, together we can do this. And then you can open your eyes. Imagine yourself in a community, and maybe you can now create that community. Let's pull a few cards. As I said, it's a full moon day. The full moon is in Aries. It's the I am sign. It's a fire sign. So get fiery about whatever it is that you want to create, personally and collectively. It has been absolutely magical here, and I hear from other people that live in different parts of the country that it's been really magical where they are. I know it's unseasonably warm and we can be a little concerned about that, but then by the same token, it really is a beautiful, magical energy out there. I recently read that where I live is one of the most desired places to live. And I'm really grateful for that. So let's look around us and see what it is that we're grateful for. It's just the natural beauty of nature can really uplift us. 3 cards. All right. Also, I just want to mention for members, the 4th class on reading the tarot, the presentation that I do, I pre-record a video and I'll upload it. I'll be doing that tomorrow. So study up. I have 2 suits left to go over, cups and wands. Okay, and to join, hit the join button and choose at which level you'd like to subscribe. As people in America are seeing what we had and what the fascists are wanting for us, for no good reason, except that they get more money. Hey, if that's all your life is about, you know what? That's pretty sad. So as we are comparing what we had as a nation to what they're presenting to us, we rebel. The rebellion energy is the peaceful rebellion energy. That's the most powerful, right? Because they want to instigate something. They want to get people to fight. They're even sending people to these peaceful protests to behave like they're misbehaving, to blame it on the peaceful people. It's not working. It's not working. So as the American people compare what we had under Biden, we were the envy of the world economically. We recovered from COVID for the most part. And now this daily drama, cutting ourselves off from the world. Yeah, we're rebelling, and we're moving into an abundance of goodness. Look at that beautiful card. Look at those beautiful colors. Stay focused on the abundance. You can take a screenshot, make a poster. Keep the faith, we're winning. Do not doubt. If you start doubting, getting into anxiety, watching the wrong news, turn it off and reboot. I leave you with that. We'll see you tonight. And thumbs up please, and please subscribe. Namaste.